While the new German Chancellor, Olaf Scholz, avoids criticizing the Nord Stream 2 project for Russian gas pipelines and including it in politics, his Green Foreign Minister Annalena Baerbock does not hesitate to do so. Baerbock's criticism of the project stems not only from promoting a tougher policy with Russia, but also from its opposition, as one of the leaders of the environmental Green Party, to increasing reliance on gas as an energy source and promoting renewable energy. In an interview about a week ago, Baerbock said that the project is currently suspended because it does not meet European safety requirements. Then she added, "It is clear that in the event of any further escalation, from the Russian side, this pipeline cannot be connected to the network." In this context, she referred to an agreement signed with the Biden administration after it lifted the sanctions on him, including a similar understanding and stopping the project in the event of any Russian provocation or escalation. Then there was talk similar to Baerbock's words about Robert Habeck, her co-leader of the Green Party, who has now taken the economy portfolio along with the post of vice-chancellor. Habeck said in a television interview that any Russian military escalation cannot remain without results, and that the option of stopping the Nord Stream 2 project will be on the table in the event of any violation of the sovereignty of Ukrainian territory. It is reported that Scholz himself spoke of serious consequences that Russia would face if it invaded Ukraine, but he did not speak directly about stopping the Nord Stream 2 project. However, Scholz does not seem in a hurry to put pressure on the licensing body, despite the record-high prices of gas and oil in Germany over the past months. Some, especially within the Green Party, considered that Russia is indirectly pressuring Germany to speed up the start of importing gas through Nord Stream 2, by supplying the least amount of gas possible to Europe. Indeed, the level of stored gas fell to record levels during the past months in Europe, and Russia's refusal to increase the proportion of gas exports pushed prices to rise crazy at the gates of winter. All this suggests that the new German government will adopt a tougher policy toward Russia. It stems mainly from the Green Party's assumption of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and pushing it toward confronting Moscow, and refusing to be lenient with it, as happened with previous governments. In fact, this has been her policy since the election campaign in which she ran for chancellor. At the time, she was subjected to a personal defamation campaign on social media, and it later emerged that the accounts that published were false and offensive news against Baerbock, most of which come from Russia, which indicates a deliberate campaign led by Moscow to try to prevent Baerbock from gaining power. It is known that Russia has an unreassuring reputation for interfering in elections in Western countries, as well as hacking the accounts of European MPs. During the past year, Merkel directly accused Moscow of being responsible for hacking the accounts of dozens of German parliamentarians and the personal accounts of close aides, and said in a speech to Parliament that these actions destroy confidence between the two parties. Despite this new approach in foreign policy towards Russia, as well as China, which Baerbock criticized for its human rights file, which prompted Beijing to object to its statements, the Schulz government was keen to adopt the same approach towards Europe that was adopted.